Here with Wheaton College women's basketball head coach Melissa Hodgdon after a 64-39 victory over WPI tonight. Coach, just your overall thoughts on the game first.
I thought WPI came in with a lot of intensity. I think they outplayed us in the first half with their effort, defense. They really took away some of our bread and butter offenses, came in and outplayed us, absolutely. I think we really responded after halftime and got back to our game plan and made some adjustments defensively and offensively, and good things happened. The rebounding piece was really key. Halftime, I think we were tied with them. Our game goal was to out-rebound them by 12 or more, and I think we ended up in that range, so that was an important piece in the victory.
Coach, talk about some of the statistics here. 21 assists on 24 field goals, only 14 turnovers, 42-32 in the rebounding margin. So in the second half, you outscored WPI by 15 points. Just talk about those kind of stats and what key contributors you had tonight.
Yeah, we wanted to have under 17 turnovers. I was hoping 10 or less, but 14 is a great number. We'll take it. And the assist-to-turnover ratio, a positive, is always a good thing for a team. But assist on made field goals has always been one of our goals, I guess, since the 11 years I've been here. It's important. It's team basketball, and it means we're sharing the basketball, finding the best shot, and then finishing those shots. So that statistic is huge for us. I think it's been a common theme, and it needs to be for our team to be successful.
Get huge games out of Kylie Shoemaker and Abby Brickley. Shoemaker with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 blocks, and Abby had 17 points and 9 rebounds. Just talk about what they meant to the team tonight.
Kylie was huge in the first half. She was unstoppable. She was a huge presence, and Brick was kind of out of it, and we got on her at halftime, and she responded huge. I don't know if she's ever been yelled at halftime in her time here, but she responded great in the second half and became a huge presence for us on the offense. I think her field goal percentage was like 70% or something like that. So, and she really locked down some big defensive rebounds because WPI is so aggressive that when they took a shot and missed it, they're crashing the boards, and even when we got the rebound, they were really aggressive on that pressure. So for our post to be able to keep possession and outlet it without turning the ball over and get that rebound was really huge for both of them. Not only those two, but Lauren McClellan, Emily Romans, and Sarah Fitzgerald all came in and did significant things. They're all very different players, so Stick and Emily could attack more offensively off the dribble. Emily even has some nice deep post-ups, and Fitzy was a presence like rebounding. I think she had a block shot and just knows our offense and defense so well. She was a good vocal presence there. So I think the 5 post players today were really significant overall in the game.
Talk about the assist-to-turnover ratio. 8 student athletes with assists, at least 1 in the game, led by Laura Pierce with 8, and Rebecca Arnone had 6. Talk about their games, and then we'll touch a little bit more on what Rebecca did in the game tonight.
Yeah, Laura is a phenomenal passer. She takes pride in her passing, and she knows her teammates so well, so I'm not surprised by that, and she usually makes very good decisions. But they had a good defensive player on her today, and the ball was out of her hands a little bit more, and I think Becca read that and took advantage of that opportunity, ran some point for us confidently, fed people that were open, found that open person, and that's success. I mean, 8 points, 6 turnovers, or vice versa from her, and the rebounding piece is huge. Like, if she's going to keep contributing as a sophomore in that area, that's going to be significant for us. She was a post player in high school. We turned her into a guard last year, so she was a little uncomfortable, and now I think she's just really finding her groove every day, getting a little better.
Overall, Rebecca shot 50% from the field, 5 rebounds, 8 points, 6 assists, and 5 steals, so kind of contributing in every category. Coach, just talk about the winning streak, 12-0, get named into the USA Today sports poll today. Just talk about what that means for the program, first time since 1995.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot today, actually. And I just told the team after the game, and I don't like distractions, and really it's a subjective thing. I'm flattered to be in the poll, but at the end of the day, the wins are what matter. So we're taking a lot of pride in that 12-0, and tomorrow we'll be 0-0, and we need to be 1-0 on Thursday, and the team really buys into that. They know that's what's most important. If we lose Thursday, then 12-0 doesn't matter, and it's just not a reality. And 22nd in the country, like at the end of the season, or in the preseason poll next year, top 25, great. But right now, we're not really focusing on that.
Coach, talk about Thursday and your opponent and what you're looking forward to.
MIT, it's like we split. We always split with MIT, and they're a very good team. They have some interior post players with great size and versatility. I think that will be our focus tomorrow in preparing for them. They have a point guard that was Rookie of the Year her freshman year over some of our players, so I know that's always a good rivalry, and she's great. The game came down to the wire here last year, went to overtime, and Becca Arnone had a big play on their point guard on a clear out. So I'm expecting a battle on Thursday, a competitive game, just like tonight was, and we need to, worry about the things we can control, our effort, our focus, and our attitude, and good things will happen.
All right, thank you, Coach, and congrats on the win tonight.
Thanks, Sean.